Hi guys, my name is Keith Narodis, known as the leader and superior of Club LASM, aka lover of animated shows and movies, and I'm here with Gilbert.
I am Dracula! Blah, blah, blah.
Colby.
You're the worst neighbor I've ever met. And I said, no, I was the worst neighbor I've ever met before I met you.
Renegade. Renegade?
His name is...
Renegade? Wait, you were here, but...
His mic's cutting out. His mic's cutting out for me.
Oh my god, yeah, so is mine. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Thad, Master, 7.
Who's Morales?
And of course, Ninja David.
I know a good one.
Okay. So first things first, how are we doing in this lovely Tuesday afternoon? Guys, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with this set. I'm so sorry. Because the Wi-Fi in here and the mic is just getting ridiculous. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Can we start over?
Sure, why not?
Hi guys, my name is Keith Narodis, known as the leader and superior of Club LASM, aka lover of animated shows and movies, and I am here with Gilbert.
I am Dracula! Blah, blah, blah.
Colby.
That better not be my leftover Chinese food.
Renegade.
I like Spider-Man.
Thad Master 7.
Who's Morales?
And of course, Ninja David.
Magic!
So first things first, how are we doing in this lovely Tuesday afternoon?
Going to Six Flags tomorrow.
I'm sick.
Oh, sorry to hear
I
that.
tried painting bold and brash, but now it turned to belongs in the trash.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm still waiting for Spider-Verse. I get to see on Thursday. I'm very happy. So,
Well, consider lucky
That's
you
why-
that you have to see it the day before
That
it
is,
actually gets released.
That is one thing that I'm just very excited to see. And while we're on the topic of Spider-Man, I actually watched that movie, the first Spider-Man movie, last week, and then I actually bought a Marvel comic for the first time.
Oh really? Which one is it?
Yep, it's a book I have not read this since I was a kid. Spider-Man: The Birth of Venom. The origin of the symbiote and Eddie Brock's, Venom. But here's something that kind of shocked me. Back when I was a kid, I wasn't much of a reader back when I was a kid. So I was just looking through the pictures. I'm a kid, assuming. But then, reading it now, and it shocks me, not only was this, actually a spin-off sort of the Secret Wars, which I think the MCU is trying to do. The story of the birth of Venom was indirectly caused by the Beyonder of all people.
Really? As in Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur Beyonder.
Well, the Beyond. This was made way back before Moon Girl, but
they were like...
yeah, but yeah, the Beyonder. Like if you know the Beyonder, that there you go. Because now I can't get that image out of my head.
Like the image of Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur Beyonder being in that comic. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have the Secret Wars, so well, obviously the Beyonder looks a lot different than how he does in the show, as most characters do. But still, I just can't stop thinking about this guy. This guy caused all this. This guy.
Yeah.
This guy.
yeah, Peter's basically like God, so...
And I've also
It's
recently
basically like the Bill Cipher of the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
And I've also recently read Spider-Man Noir.
Noir. Oh,
Yeah.
that's how you
About
pronounce it.
Nicolas Cage
Noir.
version or
Noir. That's how you keep pronouncing it because I because
If you know him as a Nick Cage Spider-Man, that's him. But it's a lot darker than in the Spider-Verse movie. I'll tell you that.
Did you
It's
also hear
extremely
that?
dark, yeah.
Did you also hear that Noir Spider-Man's getting a spin-off series on Amazon?
Yeah.
Well,
Live
it's
action.
definitely
not
check
now.
that
And still,
After this recording, it's on hold right now.
Because of the writer's
Well,
strike.
yeah.
Yeah, because of the
and
writer's
still
strike.
is getting
If the
one
strike is
too.
happening right now, if the strike is happening by the time this recording releases, you know why.
I think
Yeah.
the biggest thing that annoys me about that Noir show is that the main character isn't going to be Peter Parker, though. So I don't really care for it.
Well, Disney has shared custody of Peter Parker, so what are you gonna do?
Peter Parker.
The funniest thing, I mean, yeah, like you're saying, also Spider-Man Noir is pretty dark. Like the Vulture is a cannibal in it, and it like eats Uncle Ben and shit.
Good thing they didn't put that in the kids' movie.
of course.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd be pretty surprised, but they do include in family films. Hell, look at Tarzan.
Thanks
Plus,
for
I
telling
did
us.
saw the live action remake of The Little Mermaid, and my reaction was, yeah, it was okay.
Saw the movie and you thought it was like it's just all right.
Yeah, it was just alright. Like, it was more of a
It
surprise
was
for my
okay for me
mother,
too.
and I didn't know I would actually go there and see it, but
I-
it was more of a surprise for my mother, and it was an okay film. Yeah.
I haven't really been keeping up with the Disney remakes, and I don't
Yeah.
think I'm missing out on anything from what I've heard.
Is it on Disney Plus right now or not?
No, it's still on
That
theaters
movie
as of right now.
barely
It was
came
just
out.
released last week.
Okay, yeah, so I probably will just watch it when it comes to Disney Plus. I don't really care for watching it in theaters.
Whew. With that being said, we should get to today's topic, which is the Sony Pictures comeback, and because of Spider-Verse, right?
Yep. The Into the Spider-Verse came from Sony Pictures Animation.
Found
Remember when they were gonna make a Popeye movie?
Oh, I remember when they were going to make
Yeah.
a Popeye movie,
I remember.
Tom Kenny was going to be Popeye.
and I think Great Allow was going to be olive oil. Remember when the whole movie storyboard was leaked online?
Oh, yeah.
Like with Popeye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't know that.
Shame it had to be taken down because of the Emoji Movie.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
maybe you still have.
Look, I'm sure there's more details behind the whole ordeal, but I don't think it was because of the Emoji Movie. There's more to it, but
like there's still hope that Popeye could still happen. I mean, first glimpse at it, like there's still some potential for it to be another good movie for Sony Pictures.
I don't know who is working on it, but I hear that Gendy's having another company work on it. I think it was Paramount. I can't remember.
Didn't Paramount originally own Popeye?
Yeah. They did.
Sony Animation, it's kind of like we're used to seeing Disney and DreamWorks and all that.
Or
Disney Pictures, you want to be specific, but it feels Sony is kind of unique in its own way. Like it's not early Sony Animation. It wasn't masterful by any stretch of the imagination, but it was decent. It was all right. Kind of like some Blue Sky movies,
Yeah,
Like some were good, some were all right, some were pretty great.
yeah. Like I said, the Sony Pictures Animation, it was known to show at least some good variety of animated films, such as Cloudy with the Chance of Meatballs, Surf's Up, Arthur Christmas, and heck, with the Hotel Transylvania franchise. While the films that I saw from Sony Pictures before Spider-Verse was good, sometimes I had this mid feeling that the future before Spider-Verse came out, it was a bit uncertain for me.
Kind of keep the saying there. Sony Animation kind of goes up and down sometimes with quality and even money wise. Like the first movie from Sony was Open Season. That was my first Sony movie I've seen as a kid, and it was all right. As a kid, I thought it was funny, but now
not the
it's like
sequels.
I think
the direct DVD sequels, like I mean, the direct-to-DVD sequel. What did you expect? Disney used to do that. Remember that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember
I
Disney
know
used
what
to
you're
do
talking
Disney DVD sequels.
Oh, no different. So no difference there. Just cash
You know
grab.
that Disney
that's
had
what they do.
like
That's the
another
they do.
animated
That's what
studios
some
which
Disney-
done the Disney DVD sequels. Another studio.
And we also got Surf's Up. Now, that was great.
I love.
Haven't seen
Surf
that
Up.
one.
Yeah,
You have to
I've
watch
seen
Surf
it.
Up because it's a really good animated film.
I don't watch sports movie, but Surf's Up, it was fun. Like, it was fun. It's kind of a
And it
mockumentary.
got a
What a-
sequel.
A WWE sequel, you mean?
Yeah,
It's just
I don't know why they made a sequel, but
Penguin
just
John
left Surf's
Cena and
Up.
his Legion of
Just
Super
left
Friends.
Surf's Up alone.
and then of course the masterpiece by Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Which also got a sequel.
Okay, I'm just
Yeah.
I fondly
I
remember
didn't know
watching
Phil
that
Lord
back
was in that. Like I watched Clyde with the Chance of Meatball, but I didn't know Phil Lord was involved in that. That was
Yeah,
first
the
thing
animation for that movie is pretty ahead of its time.
Like
nowadays,
it
a
has
lot of
more of a
animated movies,
cartoony.
like, get really cartoony and stuff.
Yes, it gives me
And
so much
back-
cartoony
And back
vibes
in,
every
and back
time
in like
I
2009,
see
it was pretty rare.
very, very Looney Tune-ish kind of thing. It's very it's very cool, and we saw that kind of tone again with Hotel Transylvania. But of course, there's also it's downsized, like the Smurfs.
it. Yeah,
I think I remember that being the first Sony animated movie I watched. But my sister and her friend was watching that. I wasn't really paying attention. I was with my Power Rangers.
I personally saw Smurfs, and not good. Even as a kid, I
Also got a sequel.
and an animated reboot too. So
A reboot TV show.
on Nickelodeon.
Yep.
so,
And we're getting a musical film in next year.
Starring Rihanna.
Sure,
Oh
why not?
no! Huh?
Rihanna of all people.
Oh
And
my!
then we also got the Emoji Movie and Peter Rabbit.
And
Jeez.
Peter Rabbit 2.
Now,
You know, also
the
one
emo-
thing that I liked about Sony
now,
Pictures is that they're experiencing, regardless whether through not just through animation, but through live action wise. It's like they're
Live
experiencing
action
new things
animation.
with these before
I mean,
Spider-Verse.
yeah,
and
I mean,
everything.
but then on the other hand, is it good? Like those live action animated hybrid movies, are they good? Like I just gave you an example, the Smurfs and Peter Rabbit.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen
not
Peter
sure.
Rabbit. I can't really say anything about that one.
I watched Peter Rabbit. It was there.
It's all right. Yeah. I've also, and apparently Goosebumps is also on that list there.
Despite me not really reading the books, I used to love that Goosebumps movie.
Really, the one with
Okay.
Jack Black.
Yeah, the one with Jack Black.
I gotta say that one was also pretty. Goosebumps is like I think kind of a celebration of R.L. Stein's books, and not really much of an adaptation. But it's an all right film. Jack is. I didn't expect Jack to play R.L. Stein himself,
Yeah. Like,
Mickey also played the dummy.
but then the Emoji Movie that was pretty much his low grade there.
Oh,
then,
boy. And Angry
I
Birds.
remember.
I think Angry Birds is kind of split, you know.
I think I know what you're talking about. The first movie was only like half of Sony's doing, when the sequel is like fully Sony.
And
Yeah.
I gotta say, you might hate me for it. I thought Angry Birds 2 was a pretty fun movie.
I liked it too.
I remember watching Angry Birds 2 when quarantine first started on Netflix, and I actually remember enjoying it too.
yeah. And fun fact about the sequel: do you know the director of the film was Thurop Van Orman, who was the showrunner behind the Marvelous Misadventures of Flapjack?
Oh yeah, I've heard that before.
Yes.
I'm just remembering that now.
Yes.
I can't get Flapjack's voice out of my head. Or Little Gideon. I can't get that out of my head either.
Like they have
Yeah,
the
because they're
similar
the same voice actor.
Flapjack and they really have the similar voice.
I want to say this probably happened before with the Emoji Movie and all that, but I think there was an email hack. Hack, that's not great. But it kind of revealed behind the scenes of how low the suits of the animation, Sony Animation kind of treats some of its creative, like Chris Miller, Phil Lord, and Gendy.
There was also a leak about a 23 Jump Street with a Men in Black crossover.
Oh, I think it's safe to say at that time, either Sony was smoking something bad, or they really didn't give a shit.
Yeah, that's
Just makes
technically
it
what
all the
happened.
more strange, considering that Into the Spider-Verse came out literally a year later from the Emoji Movie.
I
Of
would
course.
think. I would think. I'm
What
pretty
about
sure,
the star?
I think that's why Spider-Man kind of flopped.
I know development of these movies, they take time. They don't just happen overnight and all that. But what I find kind of funny is that they released the Emoji Movie, and the majority of viewers and people who saw that movie or know of it, they pretty much consider it like a low, kind of like you can't get any lower than that. It's bottom of the barrel. That was pretty much the lowest point Sony can ever get to.
Remember when they
And I was about to
forced
mention earlier-
people to go watch it just because of a Hotel Transylvania short?
Yeah,
I remember seeing the Emoji Movie in theaters and seeing that Hotel Transylvania short.
and I remember,
And
I just said
after
earlier,
the Emoji,
I don't want to be too harsh about it being the downfall, but now knowing the info, I was like, okay, maybe I was kind of right. Maybe to say
It's,
it was a downfall.
But what kind of makes this story kind of unique? We hear this behind the scenes that how is pretty bad there, and how you can't get lower than that. Then in 2018 we have Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, which is arguably probably the most visually spectacular, most creative superhero movie we've seen in a long time.
Really.
Hey man,
That Spider-Verse movie was a completely, and what's shocking, it was a completely different movie, like any other 2D or 3D movie. It's like every time I see
Now, that's
the
not to
animation,
That's not to say we didn't have.
It's up there with Lego Batman.
We had similar style. That kind of movie. I think some people point out Charlie Brown and Captain Underpants. But it feels like kind of evolved that kind of style, and now we just consider movies like Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. Now we just call it Spider-Verse style.
And Ninja
yeah,
Turtles.
but we're still to they try to figure out
Ninja
what the
Turtles, yeah,
name
but
of the
because,
Spider-Verse art
that was
style
the name.
is,
Wow.
because the animation is just so mesmerizing every time I see that film. It's just so mesmerizing of how much they combine 2D and 3D and just made
Especially
it
in
into a
4K.
completely different type of style. It's like a comic
truly
book
great
roulette
example.
style.
Yeah, it's a truly great example of what animation can accomplish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Really do with the medium.
It is very artistic. It is very emotional. It's very funny. It was one of the best superhero movies and one of the best animated movies of all time. At least in my
One of the
opinion.
best,
There's
and one of the
also
best
Stan Lee.
one of the best movies. Period.
There's
Yeah.
also one of
I
Stan
think-
Lee's last movies.
It's
I
rough.
think, yeah, actually, no, it's like it came out like a month after he died, which is
Yeah, and
Like,
I just
when
love
you
the
when you
fact
notice
that this
that
film has to honor
it hit
Stan
so much
Lee,
harder.
which hit me harder.
And then this also came out the same year as Marvel Spider-Man.
Yeah,
The PS4.
2018 was a great year for Spider-Man.
Video game, right?
Yeah, the video game. It was a great year
We're
for
getting,
Spider-Man. You got,
getting
like,
the same
Then,
treatment here.
and then after the Spider-Verse, we just got better over time when it comes to their movie and quality. Like I said,
Yeah.
the Angry Birds 2, it's funny. It's a funny movie. Yeah?
Then there was Mitchell's versus the Machines, another great movie.
Mitchell versus the Machine by Mike
Yeah.
Rianda,
Yes.
Rowdy Falls. That is hilarious. It was a very fun movie on Netflix. Oh, by the way, I think at this time, Sony still has a deal with Netflix. They're going to release some of their movies on that platform.
I did not know that.
Yeah,
So what?
Sony has a deal with Netflix to release some of their. In 2021, Sony made a deal with Netflix. Yeah, we'll put some of our movies on your platform and go from there. and we got the Mitchell's vs. Machine, and then we got Wish Dragon.
And we got Void, the one with the monkey.
No,
Yeah,
it's Vivo. That's not Void. It's Vivo.
Wait. Where did we get Void?
No, it's Vivo.
Oh,
by
Void is
Lin-Manuel
Never
Miranda.
mind.
and then we get Hotel Transylvania, Transformania.
One thing I will say about Transformania, I hear that the voice actor on YouTube, Brian Hull, is in it. I think that's really cool. They got a YouTube voice actor to voice in a major animated movie.
He was also in the short.
Which character did he voice?
Not the first time they got a voice impersonator due to said character in something animated.
Like, especially considering that every animated movie these days has to get big celebrities for their cast. Not that I hate it or anything. I mean, Jack Black as Ballard was fucking amazing. But, like,
Yeah.
I understand it can get kind of annoying.
Yeah,
I
like
think the
But
entire
again, it also shows that the voice actors, they actors that can be replaced if need be, and all that. Like I'm watching Ruby, and the voice actor for Crow, Vic, he got kicked out as soon as the allegations came in, and then move on to the next guy. You can barely even hear the difference.
And I was about to say about when it comes to celebrity voice actors, I'm now starting to realizing that they're bringing like celebrity voice actors based on the kids' favorite idols going up to try to bring the people in so that way to see, oh, my favorite celebrities in this movie, I'm gonna watch it. That's what I'm starting to realize when it comes to bringing celebrity actors in this film. That's what I'm starting.
Yeah, it's been like that for a while now. Like ever since Robin Williams played the genie in Aladdin.
At this time in June, we get the highly anticipated sequel, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
AKA peak cinema.
So
yeah,
true.
like what can you guys even
The movie's not
expect
even out
from
yet.
that
I'm already
sequel?
considering it.
Already movie of the year. Clears everything.
The movie's
What's
not
up?
even. I haven't even seen the movie yet, but I'm gonna see it this Thursday. But I'm already
Same.
considering it peak fiction.
I think it's going to be like the movie of the year, and the next year it's going to be because of Beyond the Spider-Verse.
Yes, be honest.
What's also pretty unique, from what we've heard of Across the Spider-Verse, is that it's going to have multiple universes. That's a given, but each of these universes will have different visual styles.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
We know we're getting a Lego universe, which I think is...
Yeah, because it'll be crazy. Like any visual style you might see that you hopefully see in this, when you watch the sequel. It's like, oh, I noticed that style before because I saw it from a different film before. That'll be really amazing
And
for what
then,
they're going to pull off.
But wait, there's more, because Across the Spider-Verse is part 1.
Yeah, and then it's Beyond the
Two.
Spider-Verse.
and they said they're even
The
saying
Morse
that
meaning
it's
the
like
spider within.
Yes.
they're even saying that it's like the Empire Strikes Back of the trilogy, which really excites me to see what's happening. Really excites me to see what's going to happen at the end.
Yeah,
Cliffhanger
I
gonna
would
leave me
want
in
it
shambles,
to be a
dude. I'm
trilogy
not ready.
because before it was just known as Across the Spider-Verse, and earlier, like let's say over the past couple months or last year, they were originally wanted it to be part 1. So technically, it gives me the idea to believe that the Across the Spider-Verse was most likely going to end on a massive cliffhanger.
Yeah, it will. It definitely will, because they said that I think also Beyond the Spider-Verse is going to be bigger than Across the Spider-Verse.
That's also when I think Kung Fu Panda 4 is coming out, so either one of those movies has to be delayed or there's going to be serious competition that month.
Yeah,
Well, that will be
next
competition. They won't
year
delay
will
it.
be
I don't
just be
think.
crazy. It's gonna be crazy competition for it.
One movie that's also being anticipated as the animation studio's first R-rated comedy, Fixed.
Oh, I'm excited for that. I also heard it's going to be
none other than
I also heard
none other than Indy Tartakovsky.
I also hear it's going to be 2D, which is really interesting.
Yes, Fixed. The studios. This is according to Sony's website. Sony Animation's website. It was the first R-rated comedy. The story of an average dog who is in love with the show dog next door. But what happens when he learns that he's going to get neutered in the morning? What does the dog do on his last night?
Oh my
with his
god.
besties.
Oh,
Now,
wow.
they're really leaning hard on the R there.
Yeah. Like I said,
I'm
Sony
definitely
Pictures
not gonna
always
see
love
this movie.
experiencing new things when it comes to the animation, you know?
It's easy to say R-rated animated movie. You know, there's not much to talk about. I mean, I think one we got was the Sausage Party. There's a lot to say about that movie.
And there's some older ones like Fritz the Cat,
It's the Cat.
Unicorn
Wait,
Wars. More
you sure
recent one.
that's R-rated? I think that's X-rated.
There's also Unicorn Wars, a more recent one.
Okay, a recent one, Unicorn Wars. Okay, you also got some animated movies based on video games like Mortal Kombat and Dead Space and Dante's Inferno. Adult animation can be pretty amazing if done right. Oh, look at Love, Death, and Robot. You can literally pick any one of them out, and each of them are fantastic. But then again, this is also Gendy Tartakovsky, and he's on a roll there.
Absolutely.
He also made that other show that just came out.
Unicorn Warriors Eternal.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not know.
So,
I always keep forgetting, like, I have
so
watched
all
that
I'm
show.
saying is, if there's someone who can make fixed work, it'd be Gendy.
Studio Gindi? Or,
Gendy Tartakovsky.
oh, why am I keep forgetting?
And while we're getting that movie, we're also getting kind of an action movie, K-pop Demon Hunters. We also got another anticipated movie, something that I didn't think I'd be talking about, K-pop Demon Hunters, a musical action adventure that follows the story of a world-renowned K-pop girl group as they balance their lives in the spotlight with their secret identities as badass demon hunters, set against a colorful backdrop of fashion, food, style, and the most popular music movement of this generation.
I have a feeling it's gonna be R-rated.
I'm having a feeling that this would be more of a comic book type of style. Like, you've seen so many comic book style art styles that we've seen in these films when it comes to the fight scenes. I'm having a feeling that it will most likely show in this upcoming film.
So you're saying it could be similar to like Puss in Boots, like when fight scene, like it goes in 3D in one hand, and then the fight scene goes in a different style.
Yes, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
That would
it'll
be pretty cool. I
amazing.
could actually see that, but we're still very early in development. We're still awaiting words on that movie. Now, I don't listen to a lot of K-pop, okay? I only listen to a handful of songs. Like It's Your Last, that song, I've heard that from Amphibia. I thought that was pretty cool.
So have I.
I know a couple of BTS songs. So, who knows? This movie could change my outlook on K-pop. Either way, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be. It seems like it's gonna be a fun time.
Before Spider-Verse, like, they have some ups and downs, like you said, but as of now, they're now knowing where their destination of where they wanted to go to when it comes to making animated films now. After Spider-Verse, because after Spider-Verse won an Academy, it was destined for Sony Pictures Animation to make more and more grateful, impactful content.
We already know who's going to win the Oscars next year.
Spider-Verse.
Facts. Spider-Verse 2 better get nominated for every category that's next year, I swear to God.
And Beyond might win too.
Yes, Beyond.
And Beyond, too.
That Spider-Verse needs to win back.
That shit better get nominated for every category and
Yes.
slay.
It's going to be a tie against that or Ninja Turtles.
If Spider-Verse wins back-to-back Oscars, it'll be like the first animated film in history from the franchise to win back-to-back Oscars. Because who other animated franchise win back-to-back animated movie? And the categories in the Oscars.
Usually Disney that always wins.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, so don't be surprised if for some reason you see Elemental winning. I'm not saying anything bad about Elemental, okay? I'm not saying anything bad, okay? I'm just saying, come on.
Or Wish. That one, too.
Or Wish.
The new Disney animated movie coming out this year.
Which
Or
is-
Ninja Turtles.
Yeah,
That
but it's
movie's
still
pretty
early.
shocking, but
Because time will tell.
I'm well.
Or the other movie that's coming to Netflix.
Pneumonia.
Yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
Nimona's also out.
Pneumonia. Oh my god, no.
There's no I in Nimona.
Pneumonia.
Yeah.
Which is originally a Blue Skies movie.
As we all know, Disney killed the studio for some reason.
And their last thing was that Ice Age.
Because this billion-dollar corporation couldn't withstand one small little animation studio.
Sony Animation it had I guess it had a rough start, and well, not really rough. It did fine, but then it keeps going up and down, and then right back up again. And we'll see if they continue to maintain that streak there.
And let's pray we don't have another Emoji Movie in the future.
Yeah, don't worry.
God, that
They
would
made that
be,
mistake before, and they made sure of it. That was Phil Lord and what's the other guy? What is this? There's two directors, Phil Lord and
Chris Miller.
Yeah, with Phil Lord and
Phil Lord, Chris Miller.
they will make sure of it that the Emoji Movie dead to them. They'll make sure that something like that is never gonna happen again. It's still surprising me how the worst film that won a Razzie, and when 1 year later Spider-Verse came out, won an Oscar. The fact that they went from winning a Razzie to winning an Oscar is unprecedented. It's unheard of.
This is just another point of redemption for Sony.
Anyway, Across the Spider-Verse, I'm seeing it Thursday. I'm gonna be coming out of that theater a new man after watching it.
I'm gonna have to try to watch that. If you're watching it Thursday, please do not tweet any spoilers. Unless, like, everyone. It's gonna be hard trying to avoid the spoilers from social media, but I'm gonna watch it Friday. I will be watching it once it comes out, and the next 2 hours and 20 minutes is gonna be crazy for me. Oh,
I know, especially considering that this is like the first.
Imagine Beyond is 3 hours.
like
that would-
game 3 hours.
Yeah, probably.
Oh my gosh,
Let's not forget, Across the Spider-Verse is the first major American animated movie to be as long as it is. So that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, like they put in the hard work and dedication to make that sequel to be as even bigger and better than the first movie.
Like I said, after I leave that theater on Thursday, I'm gonna be a new man.
With that said, thank you all for being in today's LASM podcast. I've never felt so excited for this movie since it's literally coming within 3 days. Man, that Spider-Verse movie better be as good as
Well,
they is
technically, it
hyped up
comes
to
out
be.
tomorrow in other countries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Like, I'm so nervous for the sequel. Like, by the time this video comes out, the sequel will already be out. And I hope you guys already enjoyed the film as it is. With that said, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. Click on the notification bell so that way you won't miss out any more in the animation content with me and my friends. With that said, I bid you peace. Bye! Say bye, everyone!
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
What's up, danger? And then I jump off a building and hopefully
Me and Elon Musk's body at 1.5 seconds before he switched back.
Oh my god. I remember that scene. Like, that scene to this day is still the most iconic